Look here, Mr. Alias Gizmo, I don't care. I'm not pushing my religion on you. I'm just saying I believe in God. That's it. That's it, mate. You don't have to believe in it. You can say you don't believe in God and then move on. But all you're trying to do is convert me to not mention God. I'll do what I like on my page. You can do what you like. I couldn't care. Don't you just swear words with me. I couldn't care. I couldn't care. Block me. I couldn't care. Mate, I believe in God. If you don't, that's your problem, not mine. If I believe in God and you think it's my problem, it's my problem. But don't try and convert me. I don't try and convert you. Get over yourself or start your own page. I couldn't be bothered with you trying to convert me from it. I couldn't care. And the whole thing about the COVID reaction stuff, that's smoke and mirrors, mate. You're still not dealing with the whole thing. Who's going to read all those pieces of paper? Why don't you start up a page, get a PDF and get it read out? Like I said I was going to do for you. But no, I've got to do it all, do I? And I've got to present things the way you want me to present it. Mate, God bless you. God bless you. Move on. Leave me alone. I couldn't care about what your thoughts are. I couldn't care. I'm not here to save you. I'm here to save the people. I'm here to save myself. I'm here to save people who believe in it. If you don't believe it, I don't care. I don't care if you don't believe in God. I don't care to hear for it. So agree to disagree and move on. I'm not pushing it. You don't like it, bad luck. That's where the law comes from. That's where the Constitution comes from. It comes from God. But you're clueless to that, don't you? Aren't you? And you're clueless that the Bible is a legal documentation. That's what I use it in court. Ah, God bless, mate. But don't push your stupid little ideas on me. One last thing, I'll do what I want. You don't like it, that's your bad luck, not mine. Truth is, I couldn't give a damn about the government except for taking them down. But you want to change it to, oh, I don't like you doing the Christian thing and all that, and I've had problems. I don't care if you've had problems, so have I. But I got balls to turn around and say, yeah, I believe in it. I don't care if you don't. It's your loss, not mine. You don't believe in that, and if you're an atheist, why in the world do you want on this planet? Why in the world would you be on this planet? Because you mean nothing then. If you don't believe in anything at all, then your life means nothing. Do you get that? I'm not here to convert you, mate, but don't try and tell me, oh, you know, I shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't. I'll do what I want. I'll do exactly what I want. You get that? Exactly what I want. You don't pay me. Anyway, I'm over it, so God bless you, mate, and don't be offended. That's all I'm saying. It's just over it. I'm getting offended with your swear words, and don't you start. I'll do what I want, mate. Just like you do what you want. You want to turn around and tell me what to say, that's fine. See ya. God bless. What in the world do you think you are? Just because you asked me, I've got to do it? Mate, I asked you to shut up and you haven't either. Mate, you need to move on. I don't care. I will mention as much as I like. What's wrong with that is you're telling me what to do. I'm not telling you to become a Christian. I'm just telling you I'm a Christian. I love God. I believe in him. I don't care if you don't. I will mention him. Bad luck for you. I can't believe you just asking me. Are you paying me to do this, mate? Well, I've got to do whatever you say. You know, you're the only person out of more than 300,000 people I've been covering. They've said anything about, please don't mention it. There's guys I speak to every day that don't believe in God and respect that I say it. So blow it out your ass, mate. I'll do whatever I want. Honestly, what is wrong with me saying what I please? What are you, Gestapo? What are you going to start turning around and say you can or can't? I can do what I like, you can do what you like, but don't try and push your point on me, mate. I don't want you to be a Christian. I'm just letting you know that I am. That's it. You don't like it? Bad luck. Bad luck. I can't believe you're saying, all I'm asking you is not to mention God. All I'm asking is, I will mention God and don't mention him to me not to. That's it. Move on. Agree or disagree. Bad luck. You are going to hell or you're going nowhere. Nowhere. What, some other stupid spiritual scenario that tells you nothing except for whatever you want to hear? I've met spiritual people that only like talking about the spiritual things that are good for them. They create their own little bullshit spiritual world because they think they can. It's crap. It's just doing what pleases them. And that's what pleases you. So what pleases you, I'm not going to mention God, am I? I'll tell you, I'll mention God a hell of a lot more now. So much more, just so you get it. I don't care who you think you are. But I will do and say what I please. And I won't be dictated by some bloke who uses a fake name called Gizmo. Don't even know your last name. You won't speak on the phone, so you're dodgy. So, mate, I won't listen to you. Honestly, you are a mess to think that I, a stranger, would listen to you and all of a sudden not mention it. Not mention it because you said so. Pull your head in, mate. Mate, you've gone down way too many rabbit holes and you've always been messing with the smoke and mirrors of what the real deal is. You are clueless to recognise that, mate, you believe in Satan, I bet. You believe in evil, don't you? Yeah? And so do you believe in the Freemasons and what they're doing? Because this is where it all comes from. But no, mate, you're too stuck down some bullshit hole about reactions to COVID. Mate, More so, you should be stuck down making sure that these politicians are going to court. Are you doing that? Do you have an idea about that? No, but you want me to stop talking about God, mate? I couldn't give a shit what you think. I mean, you don't communicate, you don't ring me, just go away. Oh, mate, if you keep going, I'm just going to block out. I don't need to deal with waste my time. I mean, I've got no time left. I'm actually spending it wasting with you trying to tell me not to believe in God or not to mention him just because it hurts your feelings. It hurts my feelings that you tell me not to. You idiot. Tell you what, you want to argue the point, why don't you come on the show and you say your point and I'll say mine. I guarantee you, mate, you'll lose every time, because I used to be there, mate. I used to not believe big time many years ago. I used to be stupid to think that anything evil is a God thing. Mate, if there's genocide, God doesn't do that, you idiot. Right? This place is run by evil sides, but you don't see that. But you want me to not mention God. You're an idiot. If you think you can tell me something like that, you are an idiot. Absolute idiot. To think you can tell people what they can and can't believe it. Right? I don't care if you don't want to hear it. Maybe I don't want to hear you say that too. Have you ever thought about that? My best friend tried to tell me not to say that. And I said to him, so you want me to push non-believers? Is that what you want to do? Because that's what you're telling me to do. And that's what you're telling me to do. I don't mention God. I couldn't care, mate. You make out how smart you are. I mean, I've had people say, oh, I'm the smartest person in the world. I mean, what a dumb thing to say. Freaking, I've had people say I'm one of the highest educated people in the whole world. I'm like, yeah, you're a dickhead for saying that. You've got to be stupid to think that you are. I'm not saying you are, but mate, you're pushing this point. It's like, what the fuck are you? You're no one to me, mate. You're a stranger with a gizmo, not even your real name. Won't even speak on live broadcast. Won't even do that, because you know you'll get ripped to shreds, mate. You'll be made a fool of. I mean, only fools go into the reaction stuff and don't realise there's more than that, yeah? Anyway, God bless you, mate. I know you don't like it, but I don't like not saying it, so live with it, leave me alone, or move on.
I'm going to try my best to make this as clear as possible. I have not once said to you, don't believe in anything, don't believe in this, don't believe in that. I'm not telling you to not believe in whatever the fuck you want to believe. You want to believe in your bullshit, believe in whatever the fuck you want. The same as I have that choice of believing what I want. Now, that aside, I have asked one simple thing this entire time. One thing alone. And this is where I just cannot believe how far you're fucking taking this bullshit. Okay? You ready for this? I'm going to ask it one last time. When you talk to me individually, myself, when you are talking to me, do not talk about God. Do not talk about religion. Do not bring up that bless bullshit. That fucking doing a prayer for me bullshit. That all of that shit with me personally. Can you understand that? Or are you still going to continue throwing this bullshit at me where I'm needing to defend myself and repeatedly ask you not to say this shit? It is how, for you, find things offensive. What you're doing is no fucking different to what someone who is abusive goes up to someone, abuses them. The victim who they're abusing, and they're repeatedly doing this to, keeps on asking their abuser, please stop, please don't. I want to be friends with you. I want to communicate with you. I want to talk. But please, just that one thing, please don't. And they go, nah, fuck that. Because I believe, bash, 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 bash. I don't fucking care what you believe. The same as you don't give a fuck what I believe. And already you've stated this, that I'm going to hell. I'm an atheist. I'm an idiot for whatever the fuck I don't believe in. Even though in your own Bible it states, if you are not baptized, you cannot go past those pearly gates into heaven. You get stuck into that purgatory shit until you're baptized by some fuckhead that has been appointed by an imaginary man in all your books and shit. This is your own teachings, yes? Correct? I was never baptized, so I'm going to hell no matter what the fuck I believe in. I'm never going to get baptized, and I refuse to, for that one simple reason. I could go on and on and on and on and on. That book that I'm reading from, I personally am reading from that fucking book, that encyclopedia from 1925 that states in there, word for word, the race of Tasmanians, the original inhabitants of Tasmania, who might have actually been the original Australians that the Aboriginal race are descended from. They will never ever know, because the Australian government, when it came in and was enacted, it says this in the encyclopedia from the government. I'm not making this shit up. I'm reading it from an encyclopedia. Those 3 videos alone. Did you bother listening to any of it? That is me reading from an encyclopedia I'm holding in my own fucking hands. That it states the Australian government went and killed the entire race of Homo tasmanius, the original inhabitants of Tasmania. The last lot of them that was left, the government paid hunters to go out and, like going and hunting cattle or kangaroos or something to clear the land, they went from one side of Tasmania to the other, hunting them down, exterminating what was left, and the ones that were left that didn't get exterminated were handed over to the government in order to be shipped off over to fucking another island near England or something to put on display as a sideshow attraction. And they just died because of what they stated as homesickness. That's where that whole bullshit of, oh, the kids are just homesick. You're talking about an entire fucking race that was genocided by the Australian government while being introduced to Christianity. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't want to fucking hear this shit from you. Why keep pushing it at me? On and on. Every fucking chance you've gotten, every sentence, every message, you've done it. Every fucking one. You are swearing at me so damn badly. It's making me sick hearing it. I don't want to. Why the fuck should I have to? You're forcing it onto me. I would like to be able to talk to you. I've stated that repeatedly. And I've said the reason why I'm not is because you cannot stop yourself from it. You feel like you have to push it onto me because your point of view, whatever the route it is, I don't care. Same as what you don't care. You don't want to hear me talking like this. Well, why keep pushing it at me? Why do it to anyone? Do you understand this at all? Or are you just going to keep on going on and on and on and on and on, making out that I'm some atheist fucking moron that doesn't know shit, all because I choose to believe what I believe in. And I'm allowing you to have your own fucking choice. But I'm just asking that one simple thing, to not mention religion to me. I don't give a fuck what you do in your own spare time or whoever the fuck else you're talking to. Why? I don't get what is wrong with you? You know how fucking stupid you're being? I have been exposing the truth and sharing it since I've been 10 years old. That's 30 fucking years I've been doing this. I've had many pages and groups that I created, started, hundreds and thousands of fucking members, hundreds of thousands. People joining worldwide, Australia-wide. There was a point where my YouTube channel was number 3 top viewed in all of Australia for a day. One of my videos of the truth. Yeah, I've done a blog that explained everything that's going on right now with this COVID shit and a lot more. I done that 12 years ago and shared the fuck out of that. That got over 10,000 views. Though, yeah. Oh, I'm the kind of person that has exposed so much of the truth that you are only just now getting to know. That I had exposed, and I was one of the people that went to the fucking utter lengths of endless nights of no sleep for years on end. 30 fucking years. How dare you judge me in this way? All because what? I'm not gonna call you up. I'm not gonna go on your webisode fucking radio talkback bullshit to give you more views. To get more people to follow you. Oh, you're missing out on more followers, are you? Is that what it's all about? What the fuck is this fucking 300,000 followers? 3,000? What? Since where did that fucking number come up? I've seen how many followers you've got. It's no way near that amount. Unless you're now trying to say that you also are the creator and the owner of countless websites and pages and groups and all this shit. You know, you're behind everything, aren't you? You're the big head honcho that knows everything, all because of this fucking one stupid fucking thing. How much of an egotistical asshat are you? Is your ego, your head, your whole bigotedness that fucking large that you just could not, for a moment, just watch a video that all up goes for 7.5 minutes and talks about everything I've been explaining in the last message that I just sent to you. What the fuck? Which I've sent to you a couple of times before, that same video. As for my name, I've explained to you and everyone else repeatedly. I've stated it in public posts. I've stated it individually in messages over and over and over. The moment that I was introduced, I've added you. You've added me. And you say, "Hi, Gizmo." I say, my name is Crow, which it is legally on paper, you know, my birth certificate. My dog's name is Gizmo, who is 17 years old, who I've been looking after since it was 3 weeks old. Has been by my side for the last 17 fucking years. I've got the profile Gizmo Crow because my last fucking couple of profiles, ones where I've had to use my real name, constantly gets either hacked and I lose access to it, or it's just shut down completely. So I chose a new one, Gizmo Crow. What the fuck? What has any of this got to do with what I know? All the shit that you're sharing and telling me, oh, but what about this? What about that? What about the things about the government, you know, the paperwork? Oh, what about all of that? Idiot. I'm the one that was out there sharing it way before you fucking even knew about it. But you've jumped on this fucking religious rant shit. I don't want to fucking hear it. That's all I've asked. But no, you just can't stop. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, but I'll say what I want too. That's it. I'll say what I want. I might be offended that you're saying that you don't want me to say it. You might be offended that I am saying it. But when it gets too offensive, I couldn't give a shit. I guess all I'm trying to say is I don't really care if you get offended that I mention God or you don't like that I mention God. I get offended. Now, you might get offended that I mention it, but I get offended that you're telling me not to mention it on my own damn show, on my own damn platform. I will do what I please. You can do what you please, Gizmo. Maybe, you know, I'm offended that you don't use your real name or your full name, if that's your first real name. I'm offended because I think you got something to hide. My name's out there for everybody to see, same as my phone number. I don't care, mate. I really don't. Use your swear words. I don't care. I don't care. I do not care if you're offended that I'm mentioning about God because I'm offended that you think you can tell me not to. I mean, who do you think you are? You're talking about freedom. You're not giving me any freedom to speak my piece. Yeah, but I'll say what I want too. That's it. I'll say what I want. I might be offended that you're saying that you don't want me to say it. You might be offended that I am saying it. But when it gets too offensive, I couldn't give a shit. I guess all I'm trying to say is I don't really care if you get offended that I mention God or you don't like that I mention God. I get offended. Now, you might get offended that I mention it, but I get offended that you're telling me not to mention it on my own damn show, on my own damn platform. I will do what I please. You can do what you please, Gizmo. Maybe, you know, I'm offended that you don't use your real name or your full name, if that's your first real name. I'm offended because I think you got something to hide. My name's out there for everybody to see, same as my phone number. I don't care, mate. I really don't. Use your swear words. I don't care. I don't care. I do not care if you're offended that I'm mentioning about God because I'm offended that you think you can tell me not to. I mean, who do you think you are? You're talking about freedom. You're not giving me any freedom to speak my piece. Freaking hero. See, right now, I've just wasted all this time trying to let you know that I can do what I like because I have my freedoms to do that. Whether you think it's okay, oh, look, Johnny, I don't want you to mention God. Well, you're the only person that's done that. And you think I should just drop it because you say so. Mate, I will mention and do what I like. Just like you will mention and do what you like. Like you thought you could just turn around and tell me, I just don't want you to mention it. Well, I just don't want you to tell me what to say or what to do. That's it. Okay? You do what you like and I'll do what I like. Fucking idiot. Guess all I can say is we've just got to agree to disagree, and I will do what I like on my radio station, on my platform. That's all. Guess all I can say is we've just got to agree to disagree, and I will do what I like on my radio station, on my platform. That's all.
Do you even listen to yourself when you're talking? Because I haven't asked you to stop talking about what your religion, what your beliefs, whatever the hell you want to talk about on your show. I haven't asked you to stop talking about it on any platform, on anything that you post, in any circumstances other than one circumstance. When me and you are having a conversation, a personal conversation. I have never agreed to you to go on your show, not once. Not once have I said to you, I'm going to or I'm not going to. There has been no mention of your show. The only time that comes up is when you are asking if I want to go on it. And I say, no, I don't want to, because I know that you are going to mention it. And I don't want to hear it myself while you're talking to me. I don't care if it's on your show or not. I'm asking you to not talk about it when me and you are having a conversation. Be that through Messenger, typing, sending these verbal messages, or, as you keep on wanting me to do, call you up on your phone, your personal phone, your mobile phone number you've provided to me over and over, which I sent a message to you and said to you, I would like to talk to you, though I know for a fact, if I was to call you and talk to you on the phone, that's just a personal phone call. Nothing to do with putting it onto the internet and letting the world to know at all. No one else is involved. This is just me and you. This is the whole thing that I've been saying the whole entire time. But you're making out like I can't fathom your understanding of any of this. I've not once asked you to not do what you do. I don't care what you do. The same as you have made it very, very obvious. You really do not give a fuck what I think, feel, believe. Nothing what I say means shit. All because this one stupid ego trip that you keep on constantly pushing and refuse to acknowledge you're in the wrong. Because all I've asked you is to please not mention it to me if you want to talk to me. How is that so hard to understand? That is nothing personal at all. This is... I'm trying to understand your point of view of forcing me to listen to what you want to fucking say. I don't understand it. I can't. And I never will. And no one has the right to force anyone at all to listen to anything they've asked repeatedly of that one individual person to please not talk about that one thing while talking to me. And you still go, nah, fuck you. I don't care how that makes you feel, no matter what it is. I really don't care. Because my own beliefs, my own faith, my own whatever the fuck you're thinking is more important than that one little thing for you to just go, okay, I'll continue talking with this person about everything in the world, in the universe, everything known, unknown, but not mention that one thing. But you just can't do that. You take it like a personal attack and you go, no, I have to mention it. Fuck you. I have to. Oh, how dare you tell me to shut up? How dare you? I'm not. But that's what you're thinking I'm telling you. What the fuck? Seriously. This is why I keep saying you are being brainwashed without even realizing it, because you are attacking me for no reason whatsoever at all. None. You are making things up. You're ignoring everything that I'm saying. I'm listening to everything that you've said. I've listened to everything. I play it back. I sit there, I listen. I'm replying as anyone would in a normal circumstance of conversation. That is what we're having. a conversation that is a bit heated and debating about, I don't even know why there's any debating at all. There shouldn't even be. There shouldn't even be any need for you to mention your following of whatever the fuck, your websites, any of it. That is ego. I've not once at all asked you to take anything down, to stop doing whatever the fuck you do. Have I? At all? Once? But all because what? I swear, as I explained to you bringing up religion, God this, God that, God bless, blah, 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 crap, fucking whatever the hell. That to me is highly offensive to me. That is insulting to me as an individual, to the person you're directly talking to, communicating at this point, not your fucking website, fucking following whoever the hell you think you're going to be sharing this with and getting everyone to go, oh, this Gizmo Crow is a crazy whatever the fuck. All because you are in the wrong. What the fuck, dude? You're like a fucking TV reporter that thinks that you've got this massive following of an audience of people that you're speaking to. It's just me and you dickhead. Fucking pull that ego in and listen to what you're actually saying. All because of one simple thing I ask you not to do, is to mention religion with me. I'd love to be able to communicate and talk to you and share a lot more shit that I know, but you refuse to be able to let me do that, all because you are going, I refuse to not mention religion when I'm communicating with you at that time. I can't bite my tongue for longer than fucking 5 seconds without mentioning it. I have to. What the fuck is wrong with you?